What's up, my people? We're rocking as usual. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Today, I'm here to talk about Kanye West, Donda album, and Drake, CLB. For those of you who doesn't know what that means certified lover boy. As you see Drake lately, he's sporting a heart shape. You know, I should do a heart shape too right here since I'm the certified lover boy as well. And I'm the sexiest man alive, but that's not about me. I know I'm humble enough to tell you that, but that's not about me. This is about Drake and Kanye West. Drake, Certified Lover Boy album, and Kanye West, Donda album. For those of you who doesn't know what Donda means, Donda, that's Kanye West's mom name. Her name was Donda, and everybody, most of people knows that, especially the people who are fans of Kanye West, they know that. But anyway, for those of you who doesn't know, that's his mother's name, Donda. He named the album after his mother, so that's pay a tribute to his mother, and that's a beautiful thing. And Drake is just like a certified lover boy. As you know, Drake just be smashing all these chicks out here. Drake be running all these chicks right here. He's Drake, he's the artist of the decade, the boy from Toronto, the boy from Canada. Anyway, I bought like their albums, I like Drake, Certified Lover Boy. I've listened to both. I want to hear your opinions though. What do you guys think? I think they are best. To me, they're both best album right now. And I know like people say, oh, Drake is playing it safe, he's not like experimenting, he's not pushing the envelope, he's not trying something new, where else Kanye is always pushing the envelope, he's always trying new sounds and trying to do new stuff. I get that, but hear me out. If Drake will do something different, like experiment with like new sound and stuff that, and put it out as an album and give it to you guys, you will still complain. I feel like anything Drake is doing, people will still find a reason to hate him and still find a reason to complain about it. Drake has been winning for a long time. He's been on top of the game for a long time. So people always find a reason to hate him, because he's the guy's been on top since 2009. Drake has been running the rap game, hence why he won the Billboard the decade artist at the decade artist Billboard decade artist, because he's been running the game for a decade. A decade is 10 years, so that's a long time. It's unheard of. Nobody has run the game that long. Like people have run the game like 4 or 5 years. Other rappers or other artists, they've run it like 4 or 5 years, or 3 or 4 years, or 5 or 6 years. Even 5 or 6 years is a stretch. Tell me who ran the game that long other than Drake. I want to think, because there was a time when Eminem was on top of the world, but not as long as Drake. I love Eminem too, but not as long as Drake. He didn't run the game as long as Drake. And there was a time when Lil Wayne was on top of the world, was the it guy, but he didn't run as long as Drake. Like what I guess you get what I'm trying to say here, right? They have all the other artists or other rappers or other musicians, they had their fair share of time where they ran the game, or they were on top of their game, or they were it guy at that moment. But nobody has done what Drake has done. I'm not here to like talk about that. I'm just saying, like, for those people who are complaining about his new album, which is Certified Lover Boy, CLB, that he didn't stick to the same formula, blah blah blah, his music sound the same, blah blah blah. But if the guy, his formula is not broken, why fix it? I don't get it. It's not broken. That's why he's been on top of the game for so long, because that means it's not broken. And even if he tries something new, or tries new sounds, he tries to work with new producers or new music artists and stuff like that, people will find a reason to complain. Let's say Drake make an album like and like Kendrick Lamar make like poetic stuff, or like what you call social conscious stuff, people will still like find a reason like, oh, he made an album that's too conscious. He made an album that is too this, that is too that. They will still find a reason to hate the guy. So I love the album. I mean, if his formula is working and it's not broken, why fix it? My mama used to tell me if it's not broken, then don't fix it. So that's why I'm at with that album and with Drake and with Kanye. I love Kanye because Kanye is an icon. Kanye is a legend. Drake, there would be no Drake if there wasn't Kanye. Drake is here because of Kanye. Even Drake said Kanye is his idol. That person who he idolized coming in the game. That's his inspiration, and that alone speaks volume. The guy is like, let's calm down with the genius shit. Like I know people, Kanye does something, Kanye will spit, and people like, oh shit, oh my goodness, he's a genius. Kanye will fall asleep in the sideway or in the alley or in the outside the dumpsters, and people will be like, oh look at Kanye the way he's sleeping. Oh, he's a freaking genius. Like let's calm down with that. The guy is obviously great, but let's not put genius in everything that the guy does. I'm not gonna deny he is at some point or at some time a genius, but not everything he does is genius. I don't agree with that. When Kanye put that red hat on, the MAGA hat, that wasn't genius of him. When Kanye designed, I mean, the shoes, the sneakers are okay, but those like the clothing, I don't get it. Those t-shirts or pants, I just don't get it. I don't see anything genius about that. But the shoes, the Yeezys, yes, I do get it. They are nice shoes, That's why they are so popular. But other than that, nah, let's stop with the genius conversation or genius talk. People nowadays, they just throw genius word like around like it's nothing. Like I said, I'm not denying that the guy is a genius, but not everything he does it's deserving of genius. I don't think so. When he went on TMZ and say slavery was a choice, where was the genius? What was the genius about that? Exactly. When he put on, like I said, the MAGA hat, what was the genius about that? When he designed those expensive T-shirt with holes or expensive pants with holes, where's the genius about that? What is the genius about that? So stop with this genius talk. But I know I'm deflecting out of the conversation I was talking about. I'm actually comparing the albums. I think the albums, they're both great in my opinion. They are both Kanye. His is about his mom, of course, a tribute to his mom. So the subject matter of the album is different than Drake Certified Lover Boy subject matter is different, of course. Drake is still rapping about the strippers, the girls who didn't give him a chance, the girls he's smashing when he got the money, the people who didn't call him back, the people who are now calling him back, that it's got the game, it's got the music on chokehold, and the girls that he will continue to smash or he will smash in future, or the stripper that didn't call him at the club where he used to frequently go when he didn't have money. He wasn't this Drake, he wasn't this big Drake. I get it. That works for him, and why fix it if it's working? But Kanye, Kanye sometimes is rapping about God. He's rapping about he's saved, he's born again, he's a Christian, and then he will also rap about his marriage woes, his marriage troubles, problems. He's rap about his wife. I don't know if it's his wife or ex-wife. I don't know what's going on with the situation, because Kim filed for divorce, but when he was doing the listening session, the last one that he did in Chicago, his hometown, and then Kim was there and wearing like a wedding dress on stage with him. And then I don't know what was going on with that. I don't. I think they are so calculated. Those two, Kanye and Kim, they love the media. They are match made in media heaven. They love the spotlight. They are both narcissistic people. So I get it why they do. Sometimes I don't even believe what they put out there in the press. I don't believe what's true or what's not true, to be honest, when it comes to those two. I just know that they are so good at playing the media, manipulating the media and stuff like that. The media eats everything they do or they say. Media bows down to them. They're the king and queen of the media world. Because if they had another baby, they should call it media. Because that's how much they love media, those two. They are made, like I said, they are match made in media heaven because they're so obsessed with being in the spotlight 24/7 all the time. Where else is Drake? Doesn't care much about the spotlight and the media, but the media loves Drake because he's the it guy. He's the number one rapper in the world, the biggest artist in the world. So of course the media will cover him no matter what. With Kanye, sometimes they do things for me. They do like antics and all this gimmicks he will do for media, and I don't know. But anyway, they both their albums. I think they dope. I love both of them. I've listened to Donda multiple times. I love Donda. I've listened to Certified Lover Boy. I love it so much. So I just love both of them. But if I had to choose one, I would go with the Certified Lover Boy because I'm not trying to go to church right now. I'm trying to sin. So that's more my route. Maybe later on when I'm born, I'm trying to be a Christian or I'm trying to be born again. Then I'll be more into Donda. But as of right now, I rather like look at the strippers. I rather like go to the strip club or I want to go to the club. I want to sing as much as I can, and then afterwards, when I'm born again or I'm a Christian, then I want to listen to Donda. Sonically, they both beautiful. Kanye West never like let me down when it comes to his production, man. His production is immaculate. It's impeccable, impeccable. That guy's production is out of this world. You can kind of see the influence, uh, um, like he has on people, especially like people like Travis Scott, people like who else? People like Kid Cudi. You like you can feel it, man. He's just so sonically put together. Like his album, they're always so sonically put together. And those guys I've mentioned, Travis Scott and Kid Cudi, they actually also influenced Kanye, because 808 and Heartbreaks, that was Cardi's album. I mean, it was Kanye West's album, but that was Cardi's sound. That's what I'm trying to say. And then the Yeezus, it was more Travis Scott sound, if, even though like it was Kanye's album, but it was more, it was heavily influenced by Travis Scott, and the 808 and Heartbreaks was heavily influenced by Kid Cudi. So they help each other. In music, it's a collaborative process. They call people collab, together and make beautiful music, and yeah, back to these albums. I love both of them. I think they're both great. If I had to rate them, I would rate Certified Lover Boy like 8 out of 10. And if I had to rate Donda, Kanye West album, I would give it 7.5, just because of the production on it, not what he's talking about. Most of the time, I don't understand what Kanye doesn't need to talk on his songs. To be honest with you, his songs are beautifully made. His production alone will carry the whole thing without even talking. Remember when he made that song, "Spoopy the Goop, Scoopy the Poop, Poop, Poopy the Scooped, Scoop, Scoopy the Poop, Poopy the Scoop." I was like, what the heck is this guy saying? But I listened to the production of the song, like the instrument. I'm like, this guy can come on the song and say anything, but I don't care. As long as this production is this impeccable, that's what I go for. I love the song even though he was saying nonsense, but I love the song because it was impeccably well put together. Whilst Drake, his sound is good. I love his sound, but Drake, I listen to him for what he's saying, for what he's spitting. You know, Drake can spit. You know, he's one of the greatest like right now. The guy can spit. People like, oh, Drake cannot rap. No, Drake can rap. You guys, I don't know how you listen to music, but Drake can rap, and you cannot judge an album uh, by like one day or a week or 2 weeks. You have to let it sit for like a long time and listen to it thoroughly, people. We have to listen to it thoroughly and have no skip. Don't skip, okay? Time and time again, and then you will found out, or you will know if an album is a classic or not. But by time, you can't just say, oh, it's mid. You listen to once and you say, oh, it's mid or it's trash. How can you tell somebody, excuse me, how can you tell a song is trash by one listen? How can you tell a song is mid by one listen? I know you guys wanna comment mid or trash just because that's what get the likes, the most likes on social media, but that's just bullshit. I know people are always for likes, going for likes, but that's just what it is. We live in we doomed. We're practically doomed in this world. People just say things just to get likes. Just people be saying anything. I saw it. They will say anything just to get more likes. It's not because